What I have here is one of the most exciting pieces of review kit that I've had so far this year. It is the Hikmicro Alpex Pro. This is the A50 PL model with built-in laser rangefinder, and it retails for £849.99. Now, having used this scope for a few weeks now, I can tell you that represents very good value for money. It takes the performance of the award-winning Alpex digital day and night scope series to another level, and it puts it into a smaller package. The Alpex Pro has been developed to incorporate feedback from hunters all around the world, and you can tell that by how it looks and how it performs. The attention to detail is amazing, and its technical performance delivers genuine advantages in the field. Now, it looks and handles very much like a traditional glass scope. It balances well and it feels familiar straight away. You really do get the best of both worlds. The Alpex Pro is smaller and lighter than the Alpex 4K. It's about 390 millimeters long without the rubber eye cup and about 440 millimeters with it. Amazingly, it weighs under 900 grams with the removable rechargeable battery fitted. Now that amounts to a weight saving of around 27%. Now its proportions make it a pretty good match with more or less any rifle, and I have had a great time using it on this tiny little bullpup. Straight out of the box, you can see this is a quality piece of kit. It is just a beautifully designed and finished scope, right down to its metal lens cover. Now, you can see that the chassis of this model also incorporates a laser rangefinder. Now that gives you accurate range finding out to 1,200 meters at the press of a button, and combined with the ballistic calculator function, which is very easy to set up and incredibly accurate, it'll provide you with a secondary aiming point to keep your shots bang on target at any distance. The laser rangefinder is operated via the simple array of buttons on top of the ocular bell. Now those buttons also enable you to switch in and out of picture-in-picture mode, and also photo and video capture direct to a 64 gig onboard memory. Now your power button is up front, and I've got to say these intuitive buttons make for really easy operation. I've been using it in the dark, wearing gloves, and it's been an absolute breeze. You've got a 30mm tube for easy mounting, and the Alpex Pro has 4 to 24 times zoom, and that is operated by a dial towards the rear of the scope, very much like on a traditional glass scope. It even incorporates a removable throw lever to make for even easier and quicker zooming in and out, again, even when you're wearing gloves. Another feature of the Alpex Pro's design that I really like is the side focusing wheel. Now it prevents you from having to reach around to the front to focus in, which apart from being a bit of a nuisance can sometimes cause you to block your IR torch with your arm when you're shooting at night. Most importantly though, it just immediately feels familiar, enables you to quickly focus in on your target and make it pin sharp. Easy to navigate menus enable you to access loads of great features, including quick zero with a really handy zero freeze feature. So you've also got numerous different options when it comes to reticle design and color, also for your secondary aim point, and you can store numerous different zero profiles for different setups. There are way too many features to list here, but they also include easy access photo and video libraries, things like pitch scale, and also connectivity to the awesome Hikmicro site app. Navigating the menus couldn't be simpler. You simply turn the top turret to scroll up and down, and then press the button on top of it to make your choices. The Alpex Pro has a stated runtime of around 7 hours. Now I've got to say that I've used it on some pretty long hunting trips, and by giving the power button a quick press to pop it into power saving mode, I haven't come close to running it flat. Now it incorporates a really clever dual power system. Now that includes an integral onboard rechargeable battery plus a removable 18650 rechargeable battery, which you can quickly swap out to keep you running on extended hunting sessions, and a charger for that battery is also supplied. Despite being scaled down with a smaller front lens to save weight and improve balance, the Alpex Pro actually boasts improved performance. It has a 12 MP sensor with around 45% more pixels, light boosting f1.8 aperture, and an improved 0.6 inch display. Its full colour daytime image quality really does rival that of a high quality glass scope. It is crystal clear and colours are incredibly realistic. Hikmicro's Light Pro algorithm delivers intelligent exposure control for optimum viewing in changing light conditions. Now this pioneering technology results in sharper detail, reduced noise, and a noticeably extended viewing time in twilight. To give you an idea of just how good it is, here is a clip of a squirrel shot in the fading light of dusk. One image is shot through a high quality video camera costing thousands of pounds. The other is shot through the Alpex Pro, which is still looking crystal clear with great colour. There are other amazing image enhancing features at work inside the Alpex Pro, including Hikmicro's lossless magnification, which prevents reduction in image quality at higher zoom levels. The clip shown here is shot at full 24 times magnification. Now it may be slightly compromised here because you are looking at it on a bigger screen, but trust me, it looks amazing on the Alpex Pro's display. What about nighttime performance? Well, the previous generation of the Alpex 4K family has already set a new standard for after dark image quality, and the Alpex Pro takes it even further. Image quality is enhanced by intelligent algorithms. You have got that increased resolution, and also performance is just generally improved by features such as that side focusing and the rear magnification wheel. Now I've got to be honest with you, I've not had a chance to really push the distance in terms of nighttime shooting with this scope yet, but ratting around the farm using a pretty standard illuminator, the image quality has been very, very impressive. All of the features on the Hikmicro Alpex Pro come together to create a truly awesome digital day and night scope that really does raise the bar. Now it's quite easy to assume that the ballistic calculator is only really relevant for taking longer shots, but trust me, it is really handy at airgun ranges, particularly for the rat shooting that I've been doing. And even though I've mounted this scope as low as I can with just a bit of clearance, because this airgun is a bullpup, there's quite a gap between the centre of the scope and the centre of the barrel, and that means you need to apply a lot of holdover at close ranges. This scope has made easy work of that. It ranges right down to just 3 meters, and as I've said, image quality is amazing. All of that performance has been incorporated into a scope that's been designed to give absolute dependability. Hikmicro test their gear to the limits in the lab before handing it out to a global team of field testers to put it to work in the harshest environments. Now, the result is a scope that just will not let you down. The Alpex Pro is shockproof to withstand recoil, and it's waterproof. Now, this one actually got a soaking during one of my early night sessions, and it was absolutely fine. Forgive me if you notice any dirt on it in any of the closer shots, but I've really been putting this one to a proper test out in the field and around the farmyard. I have focused on using the Alpex Pro for airgun shooting in this review because that's the kind of shooting that I do most, but I know it is capable of much, much more. And I'm sure that it would be equally at home doing long range work paired with a bullet firing rifle for either deer, boar, or fox shooting. Now, it has absolutely excelled for what I've been using for. Its image quality is phenomenal. Its balance and handling is absolutely great, and it's very, very easy to operate. In fact, I absolutely love those new controls for the side focus and the rear zoom. So yeah, it is just an amazing scope. It may look and feel a lot like a traditional glass scope, but it does so much more. As ever, don't just take my word for it. Have a look through one of these for yourself, and I'm sure that you'll see exactly what I mean.